Okay, this is my next project. It's going to be a simple kind of towel stand for these kitchen paper towels here. I'm not much of a wood turner, so I'm going to make this one octagonal, as you can see here. That's the overall dimension of the base, plus an allowance for a small chamfer. In the centre of this we'll have a mortise for the vertical post, and you can see I've drawn two different dimensions here for the finished size of that post. I've already got my timber prepared. This is going to be the post, and over here in the clamps I have the base. Unfortunately I don't have any timber wide enough to make the base in one half, so I have to get an offcut, this one here, cut off a short length, cut that in half, then join the two edges together to get the base. Now before I can start marking out anything, I need to finish flattening the base first. It's too small to go through my thicknesser, so I'll do this part by hand. It won't take very long. You can see that I've wedged the board between two bench dogs with a wedge here. Now that I have one flat base, I can use a cutting gauge to mark the overall thickness of the finished base. And as before, I used a hand plane to work down. I've just finished marking out the base, and to get the overall octagonal shape I first started by marking the centre point, then using a compass set to the overall diameter. That gave me a circle, and from that, I hope this will make sense, I used a 45-degree square to draw the 4 extra corners in. After that you have the square mortise in the centre, and I've carried my knife lines around the edge to cut the mortise again on the underside. This is going to be a through mortise, so that is important that these lines are accurate. My next step will be to drill most of the way from this mortise at my pillar drill. First of all, I'm going to use a small diameter drill bit to drill a pilot hole straight through both sides. That should guarantee that the hole for the larger drill bit is perfectly centered on both faces. I've changed the bit over to a 25mm Forstner. Okay. There we go. Now with a sharp chisel I'll just square off these corners. Now that the mortise has been cut, I can turn my attention to cutting the tenon on the end of the post. This will be done on the bandsaw, and down the centre here I'll also have a slot for a wedge to secure it later on. hole I've drilled at the end of the slot should prevent the slot from elongating or travelling any further and splitting the wood as the wedge is driven home later on.